Ball is officially back at McMahon, at least temporarily speaking. Dinos kicked off their annual spring camp yesterday, and of course, we'll get their scrimmage going as well this weekend. A chance for the players to get on the field one last time before they all part their separate ways for the summer. It's also a chance for the newest Dinos, the new recruits, to put on Dino Red for the very first time. Head coach Wayne Harris happily unveiled his second recruiting class as Dinos head coach. 34 new recruits, all committed to Calgary for next season, including plenty of local talent, 20 of them coming from Calgary and area schools.
We're very excited about the recruiting class that we brought in this year. A lot of great Calgary athletes that are going to make a difference. Some of them are going to come in right in their freshman years and make an impact. And, others will be a year or two down the road. But we're very excited about the crew that we've got in.
All right, I'm going to give you a couple of names to keep a close eye on this year. Receiver positions. Whitman Tamusiak, he's came to the Dinos actually a senior. He's in his fifth year. He spent the last 2 seasons on the BC Lions practice roster, but wants to prove himself to all 9 CFL teams, so he wants to have a good season here at the university level. And the other one, Henry Wisewood grad. Well, they had actually 7, did Henry Wisewood, in this recruiting class. But here's receiver Kelton Bailey, a kid from Northern Alberta, moved to Calgary, away from his parents when he was 16 years old, comes to Wisewood to advance his football career. He was the 2015 Calgary Division I Player of the Year and can't wait to take the next step.
My final 2 kind of came down to McMaster and Calgary, and we were at Christmas and I was leaving to come back to Calgary from Leduc, and my mom was just almost bawling at this point, and it's kind of when it clicked, and it was like, I don't think I can move further away at this point. So and not being the kind of deciding factor either. It was kind of stuck in the back of my head that I wanted to be at Calgary, but that's been a big part of it too.
No doubt I can play in the CFL. Schooling's important to me too. I'm getting more into that, and also looking at more into what I'll do after football. So I'll just see how it goes. I'm definitely focused on producing out here and having a great year out here, so that's my main thing. And if I do that, I'd assume the CFL will come knocking, or at least get a shot.
So 6 and 16, maybe the guys to watch coming up tomorrow when they have their annual scrimmage. They also got some new quarterback recruits. We'll talk about them tomorrow. Jimmy Underdahl taking over for Andrew Buckley at the starting QB position. That's at least how they'll enter training camp in September. Red and white scrimmage, by the way, it goes at 12:30 tomorrow. It's a controlled scrimmage, but an opportunity to see what some of these new recruits are capable of at that university level. Well, meantime, his former club holding their annual red and white scrimmage today at McMahon Stadium. Actually a pretty good crowd out there enjoying some sunshine at McMahon, and there were only really one touchdown, or there was only one. Jimmy Underdahl is Andrew Buckley's replacement. He hits sophomore receiver out of Okotoks, Hunter Carl, right there. Underdahl will be one of the most watched players this season for the Dinos. He takes over for Buckley as the de facto #1 starter, but he's not your average first-year starter. This is his 5th year with the Dinos. He's a senior. He's seen a lot of the field over the last few years. He's ran the short yardage and still passed for over 500 yards last year, and now he's ready for his shot.
Super excited. I can't wait to get started. I've waited a long time and been with some great teammates over the years, and I can't wait to show what I can do. Huge shoes to fill with Andrew, Eric, and even Glavich before that. But I think Coach Sheehan does a great job, getting us all ready to play, and I think we'll be ready to go when September rolls around.
Jimmy understands our system. He's been through the system for a year. He's been with the program going into his 5th year now. He's an outstanding player. I still think he's one of the top quarterbacks in all of Canada. It's just that he happened to be behind a very great quarterback in Andrew Buckley.